Most people suffer because of lack of money. I know a person who has been suffering for a couple of weeks, and then I suggested, go distract yourself, go to a new place, and that person took a private jet and went to a hill station for 1 week. So what does it say to you? That if you have money, you have the freedom. I'm not saying that everybody should have a private jet. I don't have one. Now do I want to have one. Because I can use my private jet to go to different galaxies. It doesn't cost anything. But then for most people who are really, imprisoned in this body, and then you cannot get out of the body, then we need to have a practical solution. I'm going to give you practical solutions in this session. I like Jesus because he was very practical. He said that he failed. He wanted to get people out of suffering, and he was with the poor people mostly, not with the rich people. And they were losing their lands, and then they did not have food, and then they asked for Christ, not money or anything, just give me the food. Give me the food and a house to live. Very humble requests. But then he said, this is not going to work, so I have to leave. This is a teaching I have given many times, and those of you who have been following me know that. So he said, I have to leave. Just don't keep me here. Why do I have to leave? Only when I leave, I can send you the Holy Spirit. And the Holy Spirit will do everything. And I just want those of you who are following the evangelists, and those evangelists who use the Holy Spirit are all well off. They have private jets, they have everything. But their relationship with the Holy Spirit is phenomenal. Okay, so that the Holy Spirit here, they also time and again say that the Holy Spirit is not simply a spirit, but it is also a person. So you can connect with the person. These points are important for me to use it as examples to give you another message. That message is the Holy Spirit is only for a certain set of Christianity. Others don't even look into it. So the Holy Spirit is really the spirit which is within you. The human spirit is, as powerful as God, because God created man out of his own self. So if God looked like someone, he looked like human beings. So we have to use that somehow. And we live in 21st century where the neocortex doesn't allow us to believe in religion, to have faith, and keep praying to God. If you are given a chance to pray to God, or leave it to God, or you handle the things yourself, who would you prefer? You prefer yourself. Even people who are suffering, who have been failing continuously, they would rather want to have control over the situation, control over the money themselves, not on God or angels or anything. And that is really a big problem. God is not inimical to the neocortex or the human ego. He's not inimical. It was presented that way. So we have to now adjust our philosophy, our ideology to live our ego with God, or God with our ego. But then our ego can go stupid, because I've seen many egocentric people. And then last night I was talking to them, I told them, you all have failed because of your ego. And do you have any reason to believe in your ego? Because you are all in your 40s and 50s and 60s, and you have not succeeded. And you blame it on the planets. Not that I don't believe in planets. I do believe in planets and astrology. But then your ego is out of control.